my old man and I we're definitely cut from different cloths, right? Like he grew up in a family that didn't have that much money, that came out of the Great Depression, and he's been, independent most of his life. I, on the other hand, um, have a different story. And the one thing though, when I was like going through my chronic illness, I was living with my parents, and the one thing that I remembered the most of our bonding was spending time in our basement. My parents had redid their basement, and they got like a nice TV down there and a couch, and it just was sort of like a family room, but in our basement. And we would go down there, and we would like smoke and watch Eastbound and Down, and just like totally geek out. And it was just so fun because we both love that show, and some of the jokes are just so raunchy, but we would just connect. And it was almost like, he had his guard down, and you know uh it was something I will never forget. And that show certainly helped pass the time during the pandemic, because man, those were some boring days. I mean, there was so much time that it just seemed like it took forever. But um and also too, like my dad, like we would go golfing too, and those were times where we would bond. Um and even my dad is like a conversationalist, and there's so many times I feel like where we would always have very very interesting conversations, which me and him just love to get into. And because not everybody's like that. Like, not everybody's willing to go deep, to kind of talk about shit that isn't surface level. And I think that's where we tend to bond the most.